Good morning, everybody. This is Lynna, and you're watching Lynna's Life. I'm driving to Wenatchee right now. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, spring has sprung, and it is here, and it is quite the sight. I mean, I would love to show you, and I probably will in another video later today, but it's just stunning. The beauty of this area is just stunning. It really is. It's like a magical land of rivers and rocks and mountains and snow-covered peaks and apple orchards and wineries and nature trails. It's just, yeah. There's like a sandbar out there on the river. The trees are budding and they're all green. It's beautiful here. I like variety, and that's kind of like why I didn't like living in Arizona, is because it just was so mundane, I grew up in Southern California, and I remember driving with my mom to the grocery store, because I would do that every Saturday morning with her, and I'd look out the window, and I think I was like 8 years old, and I said, I hate California. And like everybody loves California. I mean, who doesn't love California? California is like the cool state, right? Or the state that people envy, or they like, they don't like Californians because they think that Californians are stuffy or too good for themselves or whatever. But for me, growing up there, it was just not the place that I wanted to spend. I knew that I didn't want to spend my adult life there because it just wasn't, it didn't have variety. And I would think about like moving out to like by Big Bear or Lake Arrowhead and stuff, and thankfully I haven't moved out. I didn't move out there because there were some really bad fires. Yeah, really bad fires. And those things were definitely changed the landscape. I remember going back there in 2004 after a big major fire happened. I was visiting California because I haven't lived there since, oh gosh, it's been that long. 1994. That was the last time I lived in California. So that's been 94, 2004, 2004, 2014, 21 years. Wait, no, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See, again, my California math, like 25, 26 years. I mean, I was 24. Wait, I was 24. So I'm 51 now. So that means, again, I'm terrible at math. Terrible. So anyway, I guess you guys can figure that out for me. But I just, I'm just glad that things have calmed down, and that I don't need to make any rebuttal videos or anything like that, which is nice. It's really nice. You concentrate on talking about my life, about what's taking place, about, the beautiful things I'm seeing, the wonderful people I'm meeting. I'm just like super excited. I'm going into town now, and I'm just gonna put in a day's work and see what happens at the end of the day, come back home. I've got to make like changes to my condo because all my stuff is like, I don't have any place to put it all. So, like, I need to, like, get some more drawers and stuff like that because, you know, my condo, you guys saw it, it's pretty tiny. It's pretty small. It's more like a vacation kind of place. But, oh my gosh, I woke up this morning and the blue skies and the water just rippling. And it's going up higher because, you know, by 4th of July, it'll be back up to like summer normal. It is just so spectacular. I mean, I just can't believe I live there. I really can't. It's like, how in the world did I get to live in such a beautiful place? I mean, seriously, I'm just like beside myself with joy. You know, I mean, yeah, there's not that much like retail and, you know, there's a Walmart like probably 5 miles away or so. But, I mean, other than that, there's really, you know, there's like a Safeway, there's a downtown, kind of a, like a historic, touristy kind of downtown area. So, that's really nice. Those apple trees, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. No, those are cherry trees. I learned a few years back when I was here with my staying at my friend's house. Yeah, those are cherries. And they got the really nice cherries, you know, like the Rainier cherries, the ones that are like beige and like a reddish color. But you know, they're named after our mountain, Mount Rainier. So. I wake up and I think, oh, life is so incredibly good. So good. And people have been commenting and leaving messages saying, Lynna, you never look better. You look so calm. I mean, you're just, your face is like at peace. You know, you're not like stressed out anymore. No, I'm not. I'm loving life. And if you guys, if I were to tell you what's going to be happening in my life, I'm not going to say anything yet, but it's going to be an exciting channel. It is. Because we're going to travel. We're going to see all kinds of places. We're going to taste all kinds of foods. We're going to just like, I don't know, for those of you who watched Gypsy Blue Nomads and stuff in the past, we got a lot of good feedback from that when we were on the road for 3 months and we did that. But I am just like super excited because I have always been a traveler, always liked to adventure. And this will be my home base, right? This Chelan Valley area is just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, so beautiful. It's like one of the best kept secrets in the United States, actually. That's how beautiful it is. But I'm going to be able to see all kinds of places. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like, you know, Gypsy Blue Nomads, but better. Because, well, for one, I'm not vegan anymore, and I won't be cooking out of a campsite and eating. Oh, you know, I mean, not that it was bad. I had a great time. I really did. That was probably one of the best parts of my marriage to my last to my ex right now, that was probably the best part of my marriage. It just seemed like we were detached from all sense of from news, from hearing about, people on social media, from just being plugged in to the world around us. We were unplugged. We were literally unplugged and just living. We were traveling, and the thing that we worried about or were most concerned about was where we were going to find the next place to stay, because it was a daily thing. But I really did enjoy that time. I mean, I've said in the past that it was a misery the whole time, but I guess it's an exaggeration because I had some great moments, good quality time. And honestly, that person could be so friendly and so nice and so warm and so kind. They could, and I experienced that. And I guess those are the memories that I want to take with me, are the memories of the good, the memories of the joy, because there were good times. There were good times. I've just been really bothered lately, and I've skewed everything to seem like it was not a good time. But I was free to travel, and I could point the car in the direction that I wanted to go. We would take one time we drove all the way from Knoxville. We woke up in the morning, and I didn't really have oh my gosh, it was so emotional for me back in 2017 when I was in Tennessee for the first time since my accident. And I just didn't have the heart to go to Nashville. So I took Interstate 75 up through Lexington and then all the way through Ohio. And, we ended up stopping at a rest area at midnight, I think it was. We put on some serious miles, and we went past Detroit and stopped at a rest area there. That was not in Detroit, but up in central Michigan, I think it was. And then went to this dune national, not a national park, but something else. But it was really fun. Had a fun time. So I think back to those times, and I'm it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. It's just that when it was bad, it was bad. But when it was good, it was good. Just trying to process it all. Just trying to make sense of everything in light of everything that's been said, And I'm not really looking for anyone to validate me or anything like that. I'm not a rageful person. I'm not angry. Like I said, I was disgusted, quite frankly. I was disgusted by the behavior, and for me it was just too much, because I wanted so badly to just for the breakup to be a mutual thing where we understand that it's not a good idea to be together God has different plans for my ex than God has for me, and it was like, I remember being told, yeah, this time I'm not angry at you at all, and I hope we can remain friends. I hope everything is like, and I was like, yeah, well, I hope so too, but I just hope that you don't go in the direction of like some legalistic version of Christianity where you're telling people they're going to hell and stuff, because you did that before. No, I understand. I know that, everybody's got their own walk. People have to, take their own path and discover the truth for themselves. And I was like, okay. So we won't have to fight, because I don't like it. And I really did try. To just out of sight, out of mind. That was like my goal. But it didn't work out that way. Which is unfortunate, because it started off with such promise, It started off with a lot of promise. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? You can't cry over spilled milk. Now is now, then is then. Then was then. Now is now. And this is the life we have now. Much different than the life I had 6 months ago. Very much different. But very welcome. They're doing some road work here, so it's kind of noisy. Sorry about that. But, let's see, get on the smooth road. I just put on my, my 4 new set of hubcap wheel things or something, right? And I got new tires, like you guys, like I've said, that's why I went out to the west side in the first place last week. And didn't really plan on spending the night there, and didn't really plan on being there for 3 or 4 days. Who knew, right? So I ended up getting the 4 tires, and I had purchased some wheel covers for my tires, which makes my car look so cute. My car, I always get compliments on my car. It's like, oh, that car is so cute. What's the mileage on it? I'm like, well, it's not that great mileage, but it is a cute car, and I really, really enjoy it. It drives really nicely, handles really nicely. It kind of takes the curves like a sports car, kind of in that kind of a way, because it's a Fiat and Italian car. Yeah, so I really like it. But I noticed that as I was doing deliveries that day, after I got my tires, that one wheel cover was missing. And I thought to myself, oh gosh, I shouldn't have taken that one hill, that one little drop over there at that apartment complex. It kind of caught me by surprise. Yeah, you think that's where I lost it? Oh man. So then I was bummed about it. And then a few hours later, I'm stopped, and the other rear one is gone. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I mean, what in the world? No. This isn't supposed to happen. Somebody didn't put on my wheel covers right when they did my tires. Oh, and then when I went in, they actually reimbursed me for it. But I ended up losing not 2, but 3 wheel covers. I was like, this is weird. So the only one left is the left one, the driver's front side one. it's the only one left. And I don't know how it stuck on for dear life. It's like, I'm not going anywhere. So I told the people over at Big O Tires that it had fallen off, and then I thought it was because somebody put it on wrong, right? So they were really nice. They ended up having me go back in, and I checked it out. They checked out the tires, and they understood that it was their fault, because, and this is not reassuring about the quality of work at Big O Tires, but he goes, yeah, we just hired kids out of like vocational college, and it's their first job, and some of them are just they're a little green, so they don't know exactly what they're doing. I'm like, oh great, and I just spent $675 on a change of tires. I would want to be able to say that a professional installed them. And then he says, but at least your wheels didn't come off. And I'm like, you're kidding, right? You're glad that my tires didn't at least come off, as if that was a potential. I was like, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna have to look online. How much did you spend on them? I go, like $45. Okay. I might not be able to get the same exact ones. And I was like, it's okay. How about, and this is kind of what we ended up doing, how about if I purchase the same ones that I had, and they ship from Amazon, and they go to my house, and you just reimburse me for the cost? That works for me, he said. He's like, that works for me. I'll just do that. What, we can take care of that situation. Just send me the receipt that you got from Amazon, and just for my book records keeping and stuff, and I will reimburse you right here, right now. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. He's like, is cash okay? Cash is always good, right? I mean, lately, I don't know if cash is good because you can't even, because of the pandemic thing, but I was happy with cash and got my new tires, new wheels, new wheel covers, and so yes, this morning I had gotten them, and I had packages waiting for me, and I had gotten them, and I opened them up, put them together, because there's like a spring thing that goes in there and stuff, and then you just kind of adjust it. And then I went back outside, put them on, made sure that they were on like tight, because you got to make sure that they, I guess, line up. There's like a little cutout for the valve, so you got to make sure it lines up. For the first time I did it, I didn't do that. I didn't know, but the guy said it, and I also found out that that's how they did it. But I went in and snapped them in, and they're in my car right now. Actually, maybe I could show you. Hold on. Let me show you a little interaction here. Getting out of the car. Okay, let me see. So, there they are. Those are my new tire covers. And aren't they not cute? It just makes the car look so nice. I mean, it looks so incredibly nice. The car is just like, it's like just, I don't know, like the perfect car for me, because it just works, And I've got this little cooler that I use like for drinks sometimes, or for hot foods, And then I like put like other things in here, you know, in this bin. And I have my hot bags, you know, my bags for, because people don't want cold food. They like it hot. So I have that. And then I have some drink holder things, you know, because it's hard to carry drinks, you know, when you got like more than one. Oh, and I have my new Spade purse. Yay! Love it. It's really tiny, small, little waist one, and it's super pretty. I got it like again on Pruzy. No, I got it on Kate Spade actually, because there's this website, and it's also an app. It's called Free Stuff Finder, and you can find some awesome deals. And then there's another one called, just trying to remember, the Coupon Lady or something like that. I can't remember, but it's also a great site, and you know, you don't have to find things like, you don't have to pay full price for it, because it's a discount, right? It's cheap, so you're able to save money and get pretty things, get nice things, and not have to break the bank to do it, because that purse costs a pretty penny if it were like regular price. I don't know what some of you know about Kate Spade, but it's leather, it's beautiful. It is. And you know, I'm just really just becoming aware of the type of woman that I want to be, right? The kind of woman that I want to project to the world. And you know, I'm just more like, I like quality, and I like nice things. So I've always liked nice things, and there's nothing wrong with having nice things, and there's nothing wrong with being materialistic in the sense of like owning stuff. You know, some people, you know, own things just because they had things inherited to, you know, they inherited and stuff. So sometimes people have to get a storage unit to put those heirloom items in, or you know, some moms, they just don't want to let go of their baby clothes, you know, for their kids, and they put them in these like bins, and they sit in the garage. And I guess it's materialism to collect it, but it's part of life, you know. I remember my own in-laws back in Minnesota, ex-in-laws, they had a farm, and they had like stuff, right? They had like a whole barn full of items and stuff like that, and I wouldn't categorize them as materialistic at all, but they had stuff. I have this little condo. I lost everything, right? And it was difficult, you know, to lose your yearbooks, to lose your childhood memories, to lose all the things that make you you, and the memories of it. Family pictures. I don't have any of that stuff. So everything that I have is a new memory. Well, this has been about almost 30 minutes, so I am going to get working, but I'll see you guys in another video, and thank you for watching this one. Thanks for all your support, your love, your kindness, for being good people, for being kind, because that's so important, that we be kind. It's so important that we love. It's so important that we care and that we're compassionate. All right, I'll see you guys later at a later time. Bye.